In the name of Allah, most gracious, merciful, we open up the 32nd summit of the Arab League. Peace be upon His Prophet, Majesties, Excellencies, Highnesses, His Excellency the Secretary General of the Arab League, distinguished audience, peace be with you. We're delighted to welcome you in your second home, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and we welcome the guest of the summit, His Excellency Mr. Volodymyr Zelensky, President of Ukraine. We wish success for our efforts. We would like also to thank President of the People's Democratic Republic of Algeria, Abdelmajid Tebboune, for his efforts during Algeria's presidency of the previous session. We also thank His Excellency, the Secretary General of the Arab League, and all staff for their efforts to serve the joint Arab work. Majesties, Excellencies, Highnesses, we affirm to our neighboring countries and to our friends in the West and the East that we will continue to extend our hands in peace, benevolence, cooperation, and development. In order to achieve the interests of our peoples and protect the rights of our nations, we will not allow that our region turns into fields of conflict. While we turn the page of the past, it is enough to remember painful years of conflicts witnessed by the region that brought suffering to its peoples and hindered development. We're pleased today by the presence of the President Bashar al-Assad in this summit and the passing of the Arab League resolution to resume the participation of the Syrian government's delegations in the meetings of the Arab League's Council. And we hope that this contributes to supporting Syria's stability, returning to normalcy, resuming Syria's normal role in the Arab world in ways that accomplish well-being for its people and realize our aspirations for a better future for our region. Distinguished audience, the Palestinian issue has always been the Arabs and Muslims' pivotal case. It comes on the top of the kingdom's foreign policy priorities. The kingdom has never wavered or lagged behind in supporting the brotherly people of Palestine to regain their lands, restore their legitimate rights, and establish its independent sovereign Palestinian state on Palestinian lands on the 1967 borders with East Jerusalem as its capital. In accordance with the resolution of the international legitimacy and the Arab Peace Initiative, as well as other agreed upon international references in ways that achieve aspirations of brotherly people. Your brothers in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia dedicate their efforts in supporting Arab issues. We are working on assisting the Yemeni parties to reach a comprehensive political solution to end the Yemeni crisis. Regarding Sudan, we hope that the language of dialogue becomes the basis in order to maintain Sudan's unity and its people's security and capabilities. To this end, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia welcomes the signing of Jeddah Declaration by the two conflicting sides to commit to protecting civilians and facilitating humanitarian action, hoping that the focus during the talks is on effective ceasefire. With the cooperation of brothers, friends, and the international community, the Kingdom continues exerting humanitarian efforts and activating relief channels for the brotherly people of Sudan. It is our pleasure to take this opportunity of the presence and participation of His Excellency Zelensky, President of Ukraine, in this summit, to reaffirm the Kingdom's position to support any effort to contribute to reducing the intensity of the crisis in Ukraine and to prevent any deterioration of the humanitarian conditions. The Kingdom renews its readiness to continue to mediate between the Russian Federation and Ukraine, supporting all international efforts aiming for solving the crisis politically to achieve security and peace. Distinguished audience, our Arab world possesses cultural and civilizational attributes, natural human resources with a strategic location that links continents, qualifying it to have an advanced and leading position at comprehensive development for our countries and peoples in all fields. Peace be with you.
Now, I call upon His Excellency Ahmed Abu Khayd, the last Secretary General, to deliver his speech.